Hello and welcome to Chicagonistalive. We have such an amazing, fun, hot show today. We've got an audience here. We have some wonderful guests coming up, and we are broadcasting live right now from a really cool space. And in River North. I'm just going to tease it by saying it's a really cool space. But we are with MJ Tam. Obviously, Nancy's not here today. We wish she was, because I wouldn't have to be working so hard if she was. But Nancy, we miss you. But we have somebody filling her space.
Hi, everybody.
This is Beth Engelman from Mommy on a Shoestring. So we have a really exciting show, so much to talk about, things to do, places to go, hints, tips, and welcome to Chicagonistalive. This is so amazing. I'm just going to jump out of my seat. I'm so excited to be here. And you know what's the most exciting?
The space.
The space. Space. I love using my air quotes. But it's Chicago, and it feels like it's almost one of our favorite times of year, which is the time when it can't possibly snow anymore, right?
Right.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
So far, it's been really beautiful, and you know, perfect timing with all the stuff that's happening in Chicago.
Yep.
I mean,
oh my gosh, so much happening in Chicago. Let us tell you quickly what's going on the show today. A hot topic, which we have coming up. I'm just going to say it might or might not have Kardashian attached to it, so that's our hot topic today. We have Sarah from Lost Girls Vintage, who's going to be on the show. We're going to be talking about vintage finds. We have Gwen from the Girl Scouts of America. Tweet with us, Facebook with us at Chicagonistalive. We have some prizes today, actually. We're giving away some Bow Trust coffee and mugs. Are we giving away mugs? I'm yelling to my Gelman out there, although I'm not Kathy and you're not Michael Strahan, whoever it might be.
but I do have two Beth with me today.
That's right.
So there you go.
And we're in a really cool co-working space, and I don't know if the community manager, who's going to be our guest, Brandon Smith, coming up, knows that we're going to be giving away maybe 1 or 2 weeks to 1 or 2 people to come work.
That's amazing.
At this cool space.
Oh my gosh.
Very cool. And of course, that's to you tweeting along with us, hashtag Chicagonistalive, tagging Space at Dojo. Very, very exciting show that we have here today.
So lots going on in Chicago. It's so exciting. We aren't expecting any snow, but what are we expecting? What's going on?
The Navy Pier is opening up its new Ferris wheel. And it's not only just the Ferris wheel, but it's their centennial 100 year opening. And so if you don't know, but it's 50 feet taller. This new Ferris wheel they're going to have.
Are you a Ferris wheel person?
No.
I am so not.
However,
But this is a different type of Ferris wheel.
It's temperature controlled,
Okay.
supposedly, and 42 of them. I think it's more of like, I don't want to say cage, but I think, you're more protected. I don't know if you've been to the older one.
Yes, I saw it.
I was
didn't go in
scared.
it?
I didn't, but Jackson loved it, and I was just like, every time he would go to the top, I got chicken knees, and then he'd come back down. I'd be like, great, can it end?
It's very exciting to see how that's going to come in the view of Chicago, right?
Oh, for sure.
So it used to be 150, now it's 200, and tomorrow is a Beth and I will get to, Beth and I will get to see it from above. So it's very,
I can't
very
wait to
exciting.
hear about it. You guys
Yeah,
will tell
well,
me.
we'll take a lot of great videos.
I mean,
and
I
stuff.
don't even like the pony rides at fairs that walk around in a circle. If I can get on this Ferris wheel, and I was on the previous one, you can do it because it's almost like you're in your living room. I mean, it moves so slowly. It's not scary.
All right,
okay,
maybe
Beth
I
and
will.
Beth. we have a
And I
date.
think this is
I'll think
it's
about
going to be
it.
equipped with like LED lights everywhere.
nice.
So it's
I
going
mean,
to
it
be
is
pretty
beautiful.
spectacular. I mean, for Navy Pier.
Yeah, and
Think of the
gonna be very
Instagram
exciting.
pictures you'll be able to take.
Right?
All right, I'm getting
capturing
there.
Chicago every single day, that would be fun. But another exciting thing that's happening in Chicago, Chicago is making a maritime history where they're actually have chosen Lake Michigan as the first freshwater venue to host America's Cup. So that's June 10th and to 12th, which is really exciting.
Yes.
I just don't see how that's going to work. Not
I
that
don't
I'm a
either,
sailing person,
but-
but you picture salt water and big
Right,
waves
right.
and possible wild fish in there.
Right?
I mean, what?
Hey,
what
you
does
know-
Chicago, Lake Michigan have?
I don't know.
well, now,
we
you
have
know-
the lake, and I assume we'll have lots of sailboats. So is Larry Ellison competing? Remember, I think he
I
competed
don't know
years
that
ago.
part, yeah, but
I wonder
it's
if-
exciting for
Oh,
Chicago. I mean, it's never
phenomenal.
really that, that portion of Lake Michigan, it's kind of, it's not used as much as we would like to.
Well, don't they do the Mackinac, Chicago to
Yeah,
They do,
Mackinac?
right, they do. They
So
do.
where are they going to go? Where do
I
they
don't
go
know.
with the America's Cup?
All right, we're gonna have to research
Tweet with
it.
us.
Yeah.
Somebody let us know, because clearly, without Nancy Lou here, I am not a qualified news person.
But that's very exciting. I mean, just to be, considered to be one of the cities to have that.
Absolutely. I mean, it's amazing. It's history.
So something else really sweet going on in Chicago right now. We're not there, but I think Allison Grown might be there, and I think maybe we have some of our other Chicagonistalive on the ground reporters at the Sweets and Snack Expo, which is at
McCormick Place, yeah.
We've been there in the past. I mean, if you want to see the world's largest peep and all of that type of stuff. But nowadays, they're doing all this. They started it last year, but this year they're doing a lot more 3D printed candy.
And I have a feeling that Nancy might be there for the 3D printing of that gummy bear because she's a little addicted to those kind of things.
Really?
Now Nancy really has a reason for not being here today, but it's very exciting. I
Yes.
believe that's a partnership with Dylan's Candy
Okay.
that they're
The
doing.
3D.
The
So
3D
the
printing?
3D printing.
Yeah, I went in Dylan's Candy yesterday. I'm like, what are you guys giving away? This is crazy. They're like, no, we're a candy shop.
Right.
They don't have to give anything away. They're a candy shop.
Very cool. I mean, just so much more in Chicago that you had mentioned about movies in the park. Tell
Yes,
us about
that's
more
one of
of
my
that.
favorite things to do. If this summer you can go and there's tons of different movies in all the different Chicago parks, and you can go. I know there's a website. I can't remember it offhand, but you go and you can see what movies playing. It's completely free. You get a blanket and a picnic, and it's great for kids. A lot of the movies are family friendly, so Jackson and I love to do that.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
And I know that, I think for the second year, they're doing Shakespeare in the park, which I've gone to in Central Park in New York. I didn't even realize that they do that here in Chicago. So that's pretty cool.
And Beyonce's not kid appropriate. She's supposed to be in town.
I don't think she's going to be in the park, but she's here Friday. Did she call you yet?
Yeah, well, I heard that there might be some tickets out there, probably not, but
Did you ask her who Becky was with the good hair?
no. But I had a couple lemonades with her.
Nice.
I'm just waiting for July 22nd because you know what's happening July 22nd.
No.
What is that?
I'll tumble for ya.
Oh, yes. I'm a
The
big
original Boy George.
Boy George.
No way.
Oh my God,
Mommy.
Culture
Yes.
Club is coming.
I think with Cyndi Lauper. I may or may not be making that
excited.
up.
Oh,
I'm
Possibly.
excited, and you'll see all the oldies lining up to the Culture Club. But it's been, a lot of these 80s groups have been coming back.
Only
Duran
if you dress
Duran,
as Boy
OMD.
George will I go with you.
Well, I don't know, because he's quite tall. I feel like this little Oompa Loompa coming by with his hat on.
Well, next to me, you're quite tall.
Wait, that's true.
So I put up on Facebook the other day, I can't believe, thank you all, I got so many responses because this Sunday is Bike the Drive, where they closed down Lakeshore Drive. I didn't realize it's 5 a.m. but whatever, we'll make it work. But I needed a bike because I don't have a bike yet. And how many people responded about different
Really?
bikes and
At 5
wheels and-
a.m. Responded to you at 5 a.m.?
No, just my Facebook post. So that's coming up in Chicago is Bike to the
Oh
Drive,
gosh,
which I'd
can you
like to.
imagine? It must be gorgeous.
That's one of those things that I've been wanting to do in
Yeah.
Chicago. I think that would be a fun video segment.
I mean, when
I
you
think we should
think
do that.
about it, we're so lucky in Chicago to have Lakeshore Drive. Like, it's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
And it's, you know,
And
how we
there's
get
so many
everywhere.
things in Chicago that happens every single year. But another thing is Second City. I completely
yeah.
forgot. They reopened that theater portion where the fire was at, and now it's so much more beautiful. And now there's a restaurant cocktail bar up there now called
Really?
1959. So it closes like at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So once you've seen a show, you have to go check it out. I just saw the red line runs through it. It's hilarious. You have to see that one.
Oh, I love Second City.
Well, we have such a show today, and speaking about Chicago and spaces and cool things to do, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have Brandon Smith, who's the community manager of this space here. Also, I want to thank Fred and Judy. Yes, Judy, we do have your Chicagonista Cup coming to you. I'm sorry you haven't gotten that yet, but I saw you just tweeted. Keep tweeting with us, Chicagonistalive. We've got some Boat Trust prizes to give away. And coming up, you're going to hear from Brandon Smith, community manager of a place called Space. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hi, this is MJ Tam and
Beth Rosen, and we're at the Verizon Destination Store in Chicago, Illinois for a very special reason. MJ is teaching a great class on how to take a selfie.
I'm taking a selfie, you're taking a selfie, we're going to have fun here today, and we're giving out an HTC 10 and lots of great giveaways to the people that are coming here today.